And I'm wondering if maybe once Greg Holland goes off the board, the Blue Jays don't start talking to teams about Roberto Osuna, because I've got to think a controllable guy who can close, pitch at the end of the bullpen for you. Yeah, he's going to make probably $9 million, $7 million this year, something in that range, but he's still 8 years away from free agency. He's got to be the most valuable commodity the Jays have right now, other than Marcus Stroman.
Very good point, Jeff. For me, if I'm the Jays, I would wait until July.
Mm-hmm.
I would wait to see how my club performs in the first half. If the Jays become sellers at the deadline, then they can move Osuna. They could move Donaldson. I agree that you may be able to get more for Osuna, but at the right time. The reason why I say at the right time is this. We've already seen a number of deals signed by relievers that are sort of in the $7 million for 2 years each year. I mean, it's sort of like 2 years, $14 million deals, and others of its ilk signed at the winter meetings. So I think if there was going to be an Osuna deal, I would have more likely seen it before those signings started to take up late-inning spots in bullpens. Because now, Jeff, we're seeing teams, rather than look at it as closer, 8th inning, 7th inning, they're building a collection of high-leverage guys. Mm-hmm. And I think we have seen a number of teams already satisfy those needs, and to the point that probably you could say the Cubs still need a closer, the Cardinals certainly do, the Angels certainly do. But I think that Holland will probably go to one of those teams. Addison Reed may go to one of those teams, which then probably leaves you with a relatively limited market right now for Osuna. I would almost rather wait and see how the team performs in the first half. And I'm a believer that relievers, especially controllable ones, often get you more at the deadline because they are viewed as the last piece. And you'll have managers that say, listen, I like my team, but I need one more arm for the bullpen. We saw what the A's did with the Nationals, that deal with Doolittle and Madsen. I think that's the type of thought process that we could see a team, especially with the controllable nature of Osuna, and even at the end of he still has 3 years left, including 2018 as a free agent after 2020. I think that if he's being traded in July with 2.5 years of control, I think his value then will be just as high as it is right now. And whereas I think with Donaldson, I would rather trade him now almost than I would trade him in July if I felt like that's the direction I would like to go.